Good evening, everybody. Hello. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. I can hear myself in my ears, so let's turn that off. Let's also get my telemetry loaded. 1 second. Okie doke. I have all the windows I need visible. So, welcome. F1 Thursday makes its triumphant return. First time, I think, in 2026. So, Happy New Year, everybody. It's just been one of those things. I've been doing a fair amount of PC maintenance, which meant bringing a PC down from my loft and putting it under my desk, which prevents me from setting the wheel stand up, unfortunately. That PC is now back up in the loft, so here we are. So dive in, get yourself in. Lobbies are open. ! Join in the chat or check out the pin message. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV-80 Hawkins GH. First circuit is Monza, and then we're heading to Austria and Zandvoort in the Netherlands. Hey Slasher, welcome back. Get yourself into the lobby then if you fancy. They are the 3 ranked circuits from this week, which is how I always pick the first 3 circuits. Then I'll be taking requests for some more. One request per person, please, not a track that's already in the list, just to remind you. Let's bring the game up, actually. They are the tracks we are heading to: Monza, Austria and the Netherlands. We'll do some races, and if we get enough interest, enough people that we know and trust, we will go invite only on the lobbies and do some longer races, ideally. So if you want to get involved in those longer races, join the open lobbies. Prove to us that you're not a complete idiot. You can drive without deliberately crashing into people. I don't care if you're the greatest driver. Keegan has joined. Welcome in, Keegan. I don't care if you're the greatest driver in the world. I don't care how fast or slow you are. I don't care if you make the odd mistake. That's just fine. But if you start deliberately crashing people into walls or straight lining corners just to ram people, then you won't stay in the lobby very long, and you certainly won't be invited to the private lobbies. If we can get maybe 7 or 8 people, or at least, we will go private. So if you fancy that, stick around and let me know in the chat if you want to join. So we've only got 2 people in. Yet again, EA think my internet connection to myself is terrible. So thank you for that, EA. I am on my new ISP now as of Monday. Did a hassle-free stream last night on them for the second time. I actually streamed SDRL on Monday, and that also went without any hitches. So they seem to be performing quite well. I was a little bit twitchy when I switched over on Monday that I might not get everything set up by Monday night, but it was in fact very painless. Essentially, the internet disappeared about 20 past midnight on Monday morning. I happened to be up at the time and noticed, so set about changing the login details in the router, applying the appropriate VLAN to the PPPoE connection. Apologies if all this is just complete gobbledygook to you. And it just started to work. So that was that. Best I could have hoped for, really. So come on, everyone. Oh, we have another person joining. LH44X Claudio, Lewis Hamilton fan, obviously. Lewis seems much happier in his Ferrari for the start of this season than he seemed to last season. So fingers crossed that will continue. Let's stick Monza up. I have more than one. Oh, Topical Wine is also in. Hey Slasher, you're Topical Wine, aren't you? So there is Monza. Twitchy while on Twitch. That's right. That was completely unintentional as well. So hey ho. All right. Well, we've got 4 people in, so let's ready up and get the first race underway. I do find that for whatever reason, the lobbies do seem to fill up once you've actually done a race. So I'm not entirely sure what that is, if it's an EA thing or what. But there you go. Just a reminder, I will be using Sim Racing Centre setups, admittedly slightly outdated ones because I've been a bit lax in updating them. !SRC in the chat if you fancy some more details. It will get you an affiliate link which helps to support the channel, so please use that if you can, as well as a discount code for anything you buy from them. They do setups for all the major racing games, Assetto Corsa, F1 obviously, the rally game, They'll even do lap analysis training sessions, and if you're really serious, they will race engineer you. So do check them out. Their setups are excellent. Don't read too much into how I drive them, because I am not excellent. So yeah, just bear that in mind. No quality, that's right, T Slasher. Just checking my brake balance, that looks okay. So let's dive into the first race of the night. Remember, Monza has a turn at the end of the start-finish straight, and that turn goes to the right, and you will have to brake for it, so please bear that in mind. Although I am starting at the back, so I don't have to worry about people running into the back of me. It's been so long since I drove. Yeah, but you don't play the game, Corn, so that's not much of an achievement, really. There's a battle going on ahead of me, see if I can get involved in that. No DRS on this straight, because this is only the start of the second lap.
Now enabled. DRS enabled.
Unusual for me to get a better run out of the first chicane than somebody else. Good run out of the second one as well. Oh, too tight. Through Lesmo 1. Lost the DRS? No, just kept it.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Do my best, Mark. Better through the parabolica.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
AD overtakes two people. You won't see that very often. That was better through Lesmo 1. Bit tentative there through chicane. Oh, he's got a penalty behind me. Quite a poor exit as well. A poor run through the parabolica.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
There's only lap 4. That was better.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, bit squirrely under acceleration there. Nice to keep it together just. Guy behind now has 4 seconds of penalties, so the win should be solid as long as I don't have a coming together with him. Wow. Well, you won't see that very often. Admittedly, there were only 4 of us, but pretty happy with that. Right, that was the last race of the stream. Thank you, everybody. We'll call it a night there. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. It wasn't, but quitting while I'm ahead is about the only way I'm going to win one of these things. Doesn't that look just exactly like me? Look at that. Race winner, fastest lap, driver of the day, most overtakes and cleanest driver. Tell you what, I'm having a clip of that. Because you will not see that very often. Yeah, maybe. I might have to put the aircon on. The heating's off. It's starting to warm up in here, so bear with me a sec. I don't know if you heard all of that. Window is fully closed. So we're off to Austria next, I believe. Another track that I'm not too bad at, so that's good. If anyone's got any suggestions for tracks, do let me know. Austria and the Netherlands we have lined up. We've just done Monza. 1 track per person, please, and not one of the ones that we're already doing. While we're waiting, I will show you the layout of Austria. I didn't. Oh, 25 laps at Suzuka. That was the wrong button. Well, maybe if we do a longer race later, you can have Suzuka if you want. That would be about 25 laps, I'm guessing. 25 stream watch streak. In Mexico, Keegan. Let's add Mexico then. There we go. Mexico is added. You couldn't see that, but trust me, I have added it. See if anybody new has come online that I didn't invite at the start of the stream. Don't think so. As ever, ! join in the chat or check out the pinned message if you want to join us. The lobbies are open. So no need for invites or anything like that. Show your cleanliness as a driver, and if you want to race with us longer, let us know. Yeah, longer races later will be invite only, only for people that have shown they can drive cleanly. And by clean, I don't care how quick you are. I don't care if you make the odd mistake. I just don't want you deliberately ramming people off the circuit, because that's no fun at all, and definitely not in a longer race. If you see anyone doing that during these 5-lappers, by the way, do let me know, because I don't like having them in the lobbies, so we will get rid of them. Yet again, well done, EA. We have an AI join us, so let's get rid of Liam Lawson. Lobby filling up nicely. We have 10 people in now. So we're off to Austria, followed by Netherlands and Mexico, as requested by Keegan. Then we'll see where we go to later. Go on, if you want to make a 5-lap track request, even if it is Suzuka, feel free. SDRL this week is back to the Netherlands. I say this week, this coming Monday. The final season of SDRL. As of next season, it will become the BKRL. Thank you, Claudio, for the follow. Much appreciated. It's good to have you with us. I see you are in the lobby, I believe. Yes, you are in the lobby. It's good to have you with us. If you want to request a track, just shout out in the chat. Let us know. Let's get my Austria setup loaded. As I say, every time I do this, I really should go through and update all of my Sim Racing Centre setups. It's just a question of finding the time. Silverstone Corn, I approve of that request. Remind me after the race if you wouldn't mind. Because I'll forget otherwise. So where are we starting in Austria? P4 out of at least 10. Again, remember, at the end of the start-finish straight in Austria, there is a corner. It is to the right and you will be required to brake. Preferably using your own vehicle's braking system rather than the vehicle in front of you to slow you down. Yep, and as predicted. Apologies, Apex Ice. I did mistime my braking slightly, but nowhere near as badly as the car behind me did.
Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
Yeah, I noticed, Mark. Thanks for that. They won't slow you down much, Corn.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Okay, we caught up to DRS at least.
Green flag.
Claudio got a penalty.
out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Okay, let's get in the mix with these guys. Ooh, lots of oversteer. Lost DRS, I know, just about got it. Okay, both cars ahead have got 2-second penalties. Lap 4, so one more after this. Ooh.
Okay, clear. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Very poor first corner for me there. Might get a P4. Ooh. Maybe even a P3. I know one of the spinner was one of the guys with a penalty. Oh, and then he does that on the last corner.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
We ended up P5. Must remember Corn requested Silverstone. We'll add that in between the next race. Or before the next race. Congratulations, Keegan, on the race win. Bobo taking a lot of the other rewards. Fastest lap, Sky Impulse. Kilzer joins the K in BKRL. Welcome in, Kilzer. Hope you're in the chat. Haven't got round to changing the command yet, but I think !SDRL in the chat will still work. That'll get you a link to the Discord server with full details on how to join the league for next season. Currently running Season X of SDRL. As of next season, it will become BKRL, and I think we'll reset to Season 1. Not entirely sure what my role is going to be in the new regime just yet. Considering a return to driving. Considering continuing my role in commentary. Not as lead comms anymore. I won't spoil the surprise for who is potentially doing lead comms next season. Okay, so let's add Silverstone. There we go. And we're off to the Netherlands next. Corn's home circuit, in fact. Let's show him what that looks like, because I'm sure he's forgotten. Sert Dogan joins us. Welcome in, Sert. Good evening. I thought you were... I suppose the end of SDRL Season X will be your retirement from F1 racing. Nice to have you with us anyway. So, Liam Lawson has managed, and Oscar Piastri. Oh no, Liam Lawson has become Oscar Piastri. Not sure how all these AIs are getting in, but we'll get rid of them. Lobby now at 12. We're off to the Netherlands next, which also coincidentally happens to be the venue for the next round of SDRL on Monday evening. Excellent, Sert. Glad you're having a chill evening. Let's hope the racing doesn't interfere with that too much. You missed me winning the first race. Admittedly, there were only four of us, but I did have to overtake two people to come first in Monza. And I forgot to save the replay. Anyway, it's all on stream, so check out. You could always watch the VOD later. Exclamation mark. Is it exclamation mark YouTube? Exclamation mark VODs. One of them will get you a link to the YouTube channel where I post all of my streams afterwards. Yeah, that was it. That was the one race, Cert. I then had a fairly awful Austria with the rear going incredibly loose towards the end of the race. I'm not entirely sure what went on there. Don't think it was tyre temperatures. Certainly wasn't tyre wear. We were only at 25% on a 5-lapper. Okay, we're at the Netherlands, aren't we? Yes. Okay, let's see what this setup is like. I don't know how old it is. We're starting P9, so quite down the back. And again, for the third circuit in a row, there is a corner at the end of the start-finish straight. And for the third circuit in a row, it goes to the right. And for the third circuit in a row, you will have to brake to slow down to get round it. Ideally, using the brakes on your own car rather than the rear of the car in front to slow you down. If any of our new joiners have got any requests for tracks, do let me know after this race and I will add them. Awful start there. Lots of people having issues. Back to our start position at least.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Oh, someone pitting. Unusual because damage is off.
Now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oops, unlucky Cert.
Green flag.
Didn't activate DRS then, that was silly.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, clear. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, dig it.
Vamos!
Oh well. Quite a fun race until then. P10. Started P9. Should have been about P7, I think I was running. Maybe P8. So we're off to Mexico next and then Silverstone. If you want to request a track, please shout out in the chat. Not one of the ones we've already done. Holy Merc. Hey Kilser, which one? Apex Ice or AJB 2710 Kilser? AJB. Okay, we'll get rid of him then. Thank you for letting us know, Kilser. And hello to you if I didn't say hello. Mishka the fucker has left the session. Well, with a name like that, I can't say I'm overly disappointed. Fastest lap and driver of the day for Cert, looking remarkably like me in a different overall. I did get cleanest driver though, aren't I good? That was my lap, 1:13.0 compared to a 1:10.8, so not great. Where did I say was next? Mexico. I know, whoops, that's the wrong button again. I know Cert loves Mexico. I think he's warming to it. Bit of a strange circuit in terms of setup. Big compromises to be made between the long start-finish straight and the twisty sector 2. Take care, especially at the start of the race, to avoid making contact with other drivers. There's the lesson for us all. Sorry, AJB. Oh well, my championship lead didn't last very long, did it? Rapidly overtaken by Stacey Wasey, otherwise known as Keegan, and Bobo W96YT. Kills and Cert already featuring on the scoreboard. Young Swift friend request. Are you in the lobby? Are you in the chat? I don't generally accept friend requests from people until I recognise the standard of their driving, so keep an eye on Young Swift. Anyone who drives near him, them, they, yeah, it. And if they're clean, then I'll accept it. A reminder, we'll hopefully be doing some longer races later, so if you're up for that, let me know. Just show in these races that you are clean. And by clean, I just mean don't deliberately run into other drivers, weave down the straight just because you don't want them to overtake you. You know, everyone makes mistakes. Don't care how quick you are. Just don't be a dick, basically. Prove that you're not, and you're more than welcome to join in the longer races later, which will be invite only. So if you do fancy joining them, let me know in the chat. Add me on EA. Where are we going? Mexico. Excellent, Mars. Be good to have you with us. Very disappointed you didn't win the last SDRL race. You were my pick. You did get a podium though, so congrats on that, on your return. Starting P1, let's see how long that lasts. So yet again, for the 4th race in succession, at the end of the start-finish straight, there is a corner. And yet again, it is a right-hander, and yet again, you will need to brake. Ah yes, you had that puncture, didn't you? Surprisingly clean through turns 1 and 2 and 3. Interestingly, that right-hander is a brake in a real F1 car. Barely a lift in F1 25. Oh, come on, AD.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
Oh, that was not an overtaking place. I was always going to turn in on you there, matey.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Gonna get a penalty soon if I'm not careful.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
It's pressed, Mark. Can't press it any harder.
Green flag.
Excellent. Welcome in. You're more than welcome.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yeah, I think it's Punge is going. Punge is going. And I think that's a win for me again. Thanks to a dickhead, but never mind, we take it.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud.
Epahake was you saying you were joining. Not sure my text-to-speech said anything like Epahake there. Hello anyway, welcome in. It's Punge, you're a knob and you're going. Goodbye. Not sure how I ended up at first there. A lot of people spun in front of me. Schnell as well. Okie dokie, will do. Thank you for letting me know, Keegan. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, a lot of it about tonight, Claudio. Who was the dirty Merc? I only see Apex Ice and Ono and Jonas. Thank you for joining in the chat, Claudio. It's good to have you with us. Yeah, he DNF'd and quite early on by the look of it, so I suspect he has already left. So, 2, possibly 3 people to kick. Schnell got the fastest lap, so unusual for someone half decent to be dirty as well, but I'll take your word for it, Keegan. Jonas is still with us, so not for long though. Fair enough. So what tracks we got lined up? I think we've got Silverstone and that's the last one. So give us some track requests, please, people. Otherwise, I'll have to pick one. So it's Punge. Bye-bye. Schnell. Also bye-bye. And Jonas, wasn't it? That could be it. Who was that friend request from, by the way? Young Swift and Nisteriu. If you are in the chat, please say hello. I don't just generally add people just because they send me a request. I need to know that you're in the lobbies and clean before I will add you as a friend. In that case, I will respond to that one. Yes, it says it's you. Accept. Okay, so come on, we need a track request from somebody because I think this will be the last one otherwise. I'm going to add the usual Qatar unless anyone else puts a request in. Lobby is now full of drivers, 1 slot for a spectator still remaining. If anyone else has a track request, I will replace my Qatar with it. Just shout up on the chat. Not a track we've already done, and we're about to do Silverstone. Risen to P2 in the championship, just 4 points behind Stacey, aka Keegan. 3 points ahead of Bobo. That race win did me the world of good. Completely gifted. Kills and Cert languishing down on 13 and 14 points. Admittedly, they've only done, I think, 2 races, where I've been in all 5 now. And we're off to Silverstone, my home race. I shouldn't need to show you the circuit map, but there it is. Not just my home circuit, but also an excellent one to drive. The home of British motorsport and the home of the F1 World Championship, scene of the first World Championship race back in 1950. Very different circuit back then. A few hay bales laid down out on the taxiways of an RAF base, I understand. Starting P16, so hopefully I'll stay out of the first corner carnage if nothing else. There is that corn, you're absolutely right. In a weird quirk of fate, at the end of the start-finish straight, there is a right-hand corner again, but you don't have to brake for this one. You don't have to brake all the way until turn 3, which is a right-hand corner, and you will need to brake for. So far, and only if they're for the first corner as well. Oh dear, what happened there? Oh, thank you for that. It was Mars!
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
I was going slow through Cops, purely because of all the carnage that was going on ahead.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Well done, Daniel. It's hunting me down with a 2-second penalty. Currently P11. Well, the guy ahead has got penalty. Fastest middle sector, allegedly.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Too slow.
Green flag.
Oh, wheel on the curb. Pressure of our benevolent big dictator behind me, that was what it was. Couldn't cope with it. Now a new benevolent, I can't say benevolent for some reason today. Dictator is ahead of me. Back down to P11. It's all going so well. I will take a place from Mirao, assuming I can stay within 3 seconds of him and not pick up a penalty myself.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
Driving like that, I'm not surprised.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds. Yellow flag. Okay, clear.
Oh, that was a nice run through Maggots and Beckett's. Didn't quite get DRS on Kilser. Alright, Mirao can go, I saw that.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Unlucky Kilser, I saw that. Don't worry, I'll get rid of Mirao. Yeah, I was right behind the two of you. makes you wonder why people do it. It's just, well, I suppose they want to win, but, you know. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to turn damage off for the open lobbies, because it means they can do that sort of thing and still get away with it. But it always seems to be the dirty people are the ones that don't come out of wing damage when they do stuff like that anyway. So damage is now off, so at least if you do get punted into a wall, you can still carry on the race. So we're off to Qatar next, because nobody requested a track. Please request a track, people. Anyone who's in the chat who fancies longer races later, do let me know. If we can get 6 or 7 people as a minimum. Why is everyone leaving? Has my lobby crashed? Mirau has left. That's a shame. Interesting to see who's left in this lobby once it gets back there. Seems to be an awful lot of people leaving then. It's not Steam Maintenance Tuesday. So we don't need to kick Mirau. Let's look at tracks. Anyone want to suggest a track? I need to add another one before we go to Qatar. Otherwise, Qatar will be the last one of the mini championship. I have one in mind, but I'm not sure. I've got a couple in mind, actually. Anyone want to pick one? If the countdown starts, then I will have to add one. Bahrain, why not Mars? There we go. Keegan pulling away a bit as a result of that race. Not helped by my spin while under pressure from Cert behind. Everyone knows the last place you want Cert is behind you. Kills are down in P10, but not 10th. 7th in the list because people left. Probably ready up myself, shouldn't I, if I'm expecting other people to. Qatar, for those of you who don't know, is possibly my best track in the F1 game. Although they changed the setup quite significantly recently, SRC. Struggling a little bit to get used to the new changes. Haven't checked if they've updated it since. Like I say, I've been a bit lax with F1 in general recently. Trying to motivate myself to get back into it. Just the one DRS zone. Interestingly, again, the first corner is a right-hander. You do need to slow down for this one. Other than that, the only real braking zone on this circuit is turn 6. Starting P11, so the start is going to be a nightmare. But we'll see what we can do. Sandwich. That could have gone horribly wrong. To P9. Not a bad start.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Giacomo Giletti, you're on the verge of going, matey.
Green flag. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Wasn't expecting to be passing there. Was worried there I was going to lose DRS, but not that it mattered in the end.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Caution, caution. Okay, clear. Okay, gap ahead, 1.9 seconds.
What was going on there?
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Wrong gear.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever.
Nicely done, Cert.
As long as they last. I love you guys.
Did anyone else see Giacomo doing anything dodgy? I'm sure he had a little sideways tap on me. P6 in the end. Not sure how that happened. Alright, he can go then. Thank you, Mars. Cleanest driver, Epake. Driver of the day, Mars. Cert taking fastest lap and the race win. Nice little cluster of SDRL prize winners. So we got Bahrain lined up next. We need another track. While we're at it, who would be up for a longer race later? Let me know if we can get maybe 6 or 7 as a minimum. I'm going to guess there's me, Epake, Mars, Cert and Kilser, so hopefully we've got 5. Claudio, you'd be more than welcome to join us. Keegan as well. You off, Keegan? Thanks for joining us as ever. Always a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your week. Who wants to pick the track after Bahrain then? Someone doesn't, I'll have to. I know what track I'm going to pick, so it won't be Saudi. But if someone wants Saudi, you're more than welcome to request it. If the countdown starts, I will select the track. You can see on screen the tracks we've already raced. So not one of them, please. Oh yeah, good man. Thank you, Mars. I had forgotten. Right, so that gives you a little bit more time to pick another track. If you want Saudi, feel free to say. If not, I will add one that won't be Saudi. Abu Dhabi, we can do. Thank you, Kilzer. Oh, takes championship lead, 71 points. So no one has said they'd be up for longer races. So that's disappointing. I think I was talking while the ads were running, so that possibly that's why. Do let me know. I reckon we've got me, Sir, Kilzer, Mars. That's 4 of us. Claudio, you'd be more than welcome to join. Let's just see if there's anyone I haven't invited who's popped up. Don't think I invited them. Bills is on. Don't think I invited them. Okay. 20 seconds to go. And then we head to sunny Bahrain. Or lightly cloudy Bahrain, because that's got what I've got the weather set to. May as well show you the circuit. And once again, at the end of the start-finish straight is a corner that goes to the right and that you need to brake for. Quite a lot in this case. So please bear that in mind. Use the pedal probably on the left, perhaps in the middle, depending on whether you've got a 2 or 3 pedal setup. Press that and it will slow your car down. Ideally do that before hitting the car in front, which will also cause you to slow down, but will really piss them off. So don't do that. That's the wrong button. That's the button I wanted to press. Where are we starting? Right in the middle. Excellent. P6, I think. So towards the front, which means lots of people to smash into me from the behind. So once again, do remember, you need to brake. Yep, don't know what.
We've been told that you've got a 3-second time penalty for
Ignoring a yellow flag, really, Mark? Not sure what the hell was going on there. I'm not entirely sure what that 3-second penalty was for. Ignoring yellow flags, apparently. I was busy being crashed into every which way at the time.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
I think I might need third gear coming out of that corner.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, P5, I think I don't think I'll lose a place thanks to the penalty. The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
Right, you're going. And so are you. So Alpha Venom, and I didn't see who the other one was. It was a V-carb, I think. Was up in about P4 at one point then.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
That's a dive and a half. Thank you, Mr. Mercedes. Oh, fuck this. So Alpha Venom can go. Yep, definitely go. Now, SDRL boys, leave him alone. He's getting kicked anyway. Yeah, I saw two, but I couldn't get the name of the second one. I think it was a V car, but I couldn't swear by it. And one of them was Mars, so that does narrow it down, but I could have been wrong. It could have been a Red Bull. Yeah, Alpha Venom already tried to take me out. Well, did manage to take me out. Okay, I'll get rid of Leo the Ferrari as well. Fastest lap kills are well done. Cleanest driver, cert. Not from the last lap I saw, but never mind. Oh yeah, we got Abu Dhabi next. So still no one's asked to join the longer races. I'll assume that means you're not bothered. We'll just do open lobbies for the rest of the session then. Either that or my microphone's not working. Is there anybody there? Thank you, Claudio. That'll be just you and me. So we need 6 or 7 people, I would suggest. So Alpha Venom, goodbye. And Leo the Ferrari, wasn't it? Leo Ferrari, yep. Goodbye to you too. We need another track. Pick Australia if you like. That's not the one I'm going to pick. So if anyone has got a suggestion, shout out. You got until the time it takes for the countdown to start, and then I will select my circuit of choice. I think we should do a reverse circuits championship. That please, Cert and Co. Okay, countdown has started. So my choice is Spain. Maintaining my championship lead, certain kills are on Mars, catching up fast. Not helped by a failure to score points in Bahrain. Mostly thanks to the dickhead in front of me who took me out, and then the dickhead behind me who also took me out. I can select a livery. Let's have the Google Chrome livery for a change. Confusing me when I'm commentating and people change to the non-standard liveries because a lot of them look like other cars. The Red Bull alternate livery looks like a V-Carb, and the Williams alternate livery's got a lot of orange on it, making it look a bit like a McLaren. Okay, Abu Dhabi it is, which is that one. And from a remarkable change of fortune, corner at the end of the start-finish straight this time is a left-hander. I think possibly the first one tonight. Although you do need to brake as well. So that scotches Corn's theory of only having to brake for right-handers. Please do use the brake pedal at the first corner. It's much more fun race if everybody gets through the first corner pointing in the right direction. Try it, you might like it. We're starting P3. Putting it right down to the bottom of my setup list. A lot of these setups I haven't updated since May. Where are we going? Abu Dhabi. Fair enough, Corn. Thank you, Tom Meyer.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh dear, didn't expect that.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Well done, Spider-Man.
Okay, clear.
Oh, that was a dive and a half. Wizardly Cash, we've had previous as well.
Yellow flag.
Oh, it's Mr. Spider-Man again.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
All right, Spider-Man, you're going as well. Nice try, you were ghosted.
And gap to the car in front, 5.6 seconds.
Why do people bother?
Final lap, push, push. You need to give that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake.
Don't do this at home, folks. Do you want to go as well, Pappy?
Is that the checker flag? I didn't see it.
See, this is why I haven't done an F1 stream in months. Because it's just a waste of time. I don't even get the pleasure of kicking Spider-Man because he left. Well done, Mars. Congratulations, Cloudy. Claudio, sorry, takes the lead in the current championship. Do I need to pick the next circuit as well? Shout out if you've got a choice. If you've already chosen one in the past, pick one because nobody else is, so we may as well. Where will I choose next if nobody else does? Fair enough, that was one I was considering, so we'll do that. Kota, not one of my favourites, but we'll do that. Okay. Can't see me streaming too long tonight. It's been one of those nights so far. Oh, Berkey's with us. The B in BKRL. Good evening, Berkey, if you're in the chat. Hello. And Luca. All the SDRL boys joining. And girls, if there are any girls. I don't think any of our known female participants are with us tonight. Where are we off to now? Spain. Everyone should know what Spain looks like. There you go. And we're back to first corner being a right-hander corner, so you need to pay attention in this one. You will need to brake. 2 DRS zones. The one down the back isn't all that useful. Hope you close up in readiness for the main one on the start-finish straight. Kilser and Cert continue to narrow the gap. 9 points to Kilser, 12 to Cert, 14 to Mars. The F1 teams were practicing in Spain last week, was it? A private test, closed doors and all that. P16. Oh, good. Who was that?
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Got to P7 from, was it 16 I started?
Green flag.
I suspect Carl Jung may be going at the end of this race. Sorry, Mars, was that my fault?
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Unlikely to get any higher up than 4th, I would guess.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 6.6 seconds.
Don't want to be touching the inside curve on that corner.
Okay, clear. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Car behind has a 2-second penalty. Bit of a dive there from Berkey.
Come on, team!
Oh, dickhead.
This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Carl Young was disqualified. We'll get rid of him then. Cert left the session. He had enough, Cert. That was a bit of a manic race. Take it easy, Cert. Thanks for joining as ever. See you again on Monday. Berkey's off as well. You two joined at the hip. And Mars, yep. All the SDRL boys off to do something more fun. Play Minecraft, probably. Okay, so we're off to China next, I think. And then Kota. I know exactly what you mean, Mars. I feel much the same, sadly. Okie doke, China it is. I like this circuit. Lots don't. Love the first sequence of corners. Quite like turns 9 and 10 as well. 11 and 12, more challenging than they look. Spotting your breaking point for turn 14 is always tricky. Oh yeah, I was kicking Carl Young, wasn't I? Bye, Carl. Anybody else need kicking? Let me know. Take it easy, Killser. Thanks for joining us. See you on Monday. Hannah Montana has left. It's a shame, we could have had a sing-song. Oh, P1. And yet again, first corner is a right-hander. Not so much braking in this one. Kind of a gradual slowing down. There will almost certainly be people dive bombing down the inside, but Inevitable, really, wasn't it? That's a very wide line.
Okay, not a great start, but let's get back on track.
Really tricky corner, this one. Never get the acceleration right. Three and four wide going into the hairpin. What could go wrong?
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, clear. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Come on, AD.
The track is clear, green flag.
Oh, AD. I despair of this game sometimes.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
We lost Luca. Can't say I blame him. I'm going to get a point, assuming I don't completely screw up these last couple of corners.
You think it's all over? It is now.
P10, woohoo! Well done, Highness. Tell you what, let's not give him TV time. All right, I'm going to make this the last one of this championship. Then we'll do our usual full wet Monaco with sim damage and no ghosting to finish, which in an open lobby is going to be absolute carnage. But yeah, it's not been much fun tonight, I'm afraid. Thank you to everyone who has joined. I have had some fun racing with people. Sadly, a lot of not fun racing with more people. So we head to Kota for the final regular race of the championship. Which American flag is it? I think it's that one. Yep. Another nice track this. I kind of enjoy this. Starting to get the hang of it. Still can't do turn 11, and also turns 13 and 15 I struggle with a bit. But the first sector's very good fun. Last time I raced this in SDRL, I was something like 2 or 3 seconds slower than the rest of the field, certainly the head of the field, whereas I would usually expect to be a second and a half. I have improved since then. Starting P18, and again Corn. In a strange twist of fate, the first corner is a left-hander, but does require quite a lot of braking. Had my left foot on the clutch there. That could have been interesting going into Big Red. Oh, thank you.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
Thank you, Herb. Doing my best to stay out of the way there. Sorry, Dr. Herb. Highness has 8 seconds worth of penalties already.
Okay, DRS is now available.
That says he's AI. What's going on there?
Green flag. Yellow flag.
Oh, for God's sake, AD.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Woo, I accelerated out of turn one without spinning. If I make up a second on Wii N94.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, don't worry about the car behind trying to overtake you. They've got a time penalty from the stewards.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
P8. Okie dokie. As usual, last race of the stream. Full wet Monaco, sim damage and no ghosting. Only for the bravest. The idea is to try and finish, which could be interesting with the Demolition Derby drivers we've got in the lobby at the moment. But hey, we've put up with them all night, so we may as well do it for one last race.
You are awesome.
Thank you, Zach. I do my best. So about a second, hold on, where me? About 2 seconds slower than the fastest lap, my fastest lap. So I'm still crap at Texas, although I did have my fair share of interesting moments. Spun twice coming out of turn one, which was just fucking stupid. Both my own fault, I think, as well. Certainly one of them was. Come on, people, press the advance button. Dr. Herb was awful. At one point, he was 5 seconds ahead of me, and I caught him up in like half a lap. And I was 2 seconds a lap slower than everybody else, so yes. Congratulations, Claudio takes the championship. I ended up second, mainly on based on the fact that I entered every race and almost nobody else did. I think Claudio was with us from the start, actually. So thank you for sticking with us. Like I say, final race will be full wet Monaco, sim damage, no ghosting. Try and get to the end. Tempted to force myself to the back of the grid just so I've got a half chance of getting through the first lap. Although even that doesn't necessarily guarantee if you have a bad crash going up the hill, then everyone else piles into the back of it. delete track. That one, that one. Okay, let's see if this sorts the men out from the boys. A lobby of 8 people scared everybody off when they saw a combination of the track and conditions, I suspect. Anyone not in the stream is going to be surprised when they find out it's sim damage and no ghosting. Let's show you the circuit. Lots of corners, all of which you can crash at. And the first one is a right-hander and you will have to brake. Oh look, it's raining. Where are we starting? P9. Oh, that is near the back. There's only about 10 of us, aren't there? It is the back. Excellent. Just what I wanted. P9 of 9. I predict a poor start for AD in this race. Good luck, everybody. Oops, wing damage.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Caution, caution.
Made it around the corner by stopping. Hold on. No, I'm second. Just overtook second. Suddenly thought that meant I was winning, but me 9 seconds ahead.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I barely touched a wall since that one time I touched the wall. I'm catching the car ahead. Briefly. Claudio's catching me like a train from behind. Oh, bollocks.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
That's the last lap.
2T.
Oh, I had a penalty. Busy battling for second place, and all he had to do was finish right behind me. Oh well. Well done, Claudio. Did you stop as well? You did. You stopped at the end of lap 1. Nicely done. Well done, Thiago Aguilar. Did the race without stopping. Yeah, I enjoyed some of it. I do like that last race in Monaco. It's definitely a challenge. Thank you for joining us, Claudio. Should be back same time next Thursday, so come join us then. You'd be more than welcome. It was a pleasure having you on board. That was the last race of the night. I'll see if we can find someone to raid, so do stick around for that if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat once we get there. Use the emote if you've got access to it. I should be back again tomorrow evening for some more Assassin's Creed 3. We're playing the George Washington DLC, The Madness of King George Washington, or The Tyranny of King George Washington, that's it. So if that's your bag, do drop by. About 8:30 UK time tomorrow evening. As I say, we'll try and find someone to raid now. Let me just get out of this lobby so I don't accidentally start another race. Let's snooze that advert, because it's pointless going into an advert just as we're about to finish. Come on, game. In fact, I can just do that, can't I? Okay, so let's see if there is anyone online who we can raid. It's been sort of fun. So yeah, thank you all for your company. Let's go raid Cheeky. He's playing American Truck Simulator. He's a good guy from Finland, so show him some love. As I say, AD raid in the chat once we get there, and use the emote if you've got access to it. Whoops, why did I click that? Wrong button. Raid. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow evening from about 8:30 UK time. So drop by if that is your thing. Take care. Thank you very much for your company. I hope you all have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.